So what's been on a cruise? And he didn't invite me. Great friend.
A pre-vacation is the perfect way to avoid the stress of having to relax during your actual vacation, as you get into the relaxed state before you even officially start. Think of it like a reappropriation of Buddhism.
I don't care. These are the backs of the head of the people that owe both me and Colton money. Mom owes me $100 for stealing an inflatable Mickey Mouse, and Dad...
I didn't steal inflatable Mickey Mouse.
No, I did. That's why you owe me money. And Dad owes me $33 for not working out like he was supposed to and losing the family competition.
Woohoo!
Right over there is Disney's casting office. So right over there is Disney's casting office, and now that
Okay, Dick, we get it. You have a car horn.
So right there is Disney's casting building. It's where they hired new people for their shows, parks, and whatever. And now that Jake Paul is fired... Last shot, Dad wouldn't stop honking the car horn, which ruined about 3 different takes. So I found him something he left at the car. I'm gonna go hand deliver it to him right now. Hey Dad, I found you something.
I've always heard the trick to life is to carpe diem, but sometimes while you're carpeing your diems, a little kid will look over and see you carpeing and you realize that could ruin your whole diem.
No, to me is luggage.
Oh.
Souvenirs is close.
Well, I feel like you guys are baggage, so that works perfect.
And yet we're carrying you on this trip. Interesting.
I hate to use the phrase Disney for grown-ups because that implies Disney can't or will not be enjoyed by people from every age, and that's just not true. However, it seems that Disney is very intent on this branding, as their new Disney Springs and or what used to be Downtown Disney is now much more adult themed and or much less fun. And this was the point in the trip in which I realized that Disney could both A, blow my mind, and B, remind me just how hot I am all at the same time.
We're making Disney great again.
While walking through Disney's apparent coke-gasm, Colton and I discovered a secret room that we walked into and learned a very valuable lesson. In life, you can pretty much go wherever you want, and if you're not supposed to be there, someone will say something. And if you are, well then good for you. You're adventurous.
Well, that is the coolest Starbucks coffee I've ever seen.
Wait for it. Wait for it. And that was the uncoolest thing I've ever seen my mom do.
Hey Colton, think that gate's locked? What? Think that gate is locked?
Yes.
Oh. Alright, calm down, Kid Rock. You're not working that one.
Like this one as well.
Because he's wearing a black shirt.
No, it's very
Okay.
Kid Rocky.
Try another one.
Sorry, Senator Kid Rock.
Alright, try that one.
I'm still buying this album shirt.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, there we go. That works for
really
you.
hot.
Hey Colton, you know where we are?
Disney?
Shake the kids.
Parenting tip. Typically, if you shake your children, they will eventually stop crying. Now, what you might not know is that candy stores and chocolate purveyors are some of the worst people on the planet. They lure you in with delicious smelling food that is high in calorie that will ruin your abs. What's important to remember, however, is that abs are made at the register, so as long as you show self-control, you can get out of there without ruining your diet.
Samples don't have calories, right?
Right.
You should get this for your imaginary girlfriend.
Which one?
Boom.
I know some of you may be grossed out by feet, and if so, I apologize for this shot. However, if you're into feet, well, there's 2 pretty good ones. You're welcome.
Well, none of that looks appetizing.
But of course Disney Springs would have another bakery. But it's okay, abs are made at the register, and I will be strong. So my dad sells eyeglasses for a living, so what you just saw was the equivalent of a student asking the teacher for more homework while they're on vacation because they'll be missing class. I know what you're thinking, and yes, that does make me look a lot like a Buzz Lightyear.
Hey, Dad. I got 99 problems, but a stitch ain't one. So, because some people are weak, looking at you, we have to actually take a break from shopping here at Disney, and we're going back to the hotel before dinner. We're coming right back to the same place, but apparently a nap is needed so that we can be well rested enough to eat.
The view here is a lot like Jonestown the morning after, if looking at it you realize that nothing exciting has or will ever happen to these people.
And we're back at Disney Springs, doing the one thing adults should do, playing Pokemon Go on our cell phones.
The restaurant we went to that night was Irish themed, and I have to say that for my first time in a third world country, it really wasn't as bad as it sounds.
Okay, are you two seriously gonna get something here? Don't forget that abs are made at the register.
And this is where my family let me down. I mean, as a champion of nothing but self-control and restraint, I expected the same from my family, but I guess sometimes you can be let down by those close to you. I think the moral of the story today is discipline. And that's why I'm here. I'm a champion of strength, of self-resolve, but most importantly, I believe in the one true great American value, and that's discipline, YouTube. Discipline.